Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Blackwell Deception. Alright, let's see.
It's a bunch of mailboxes.
Yes, I wanted to find here.
They're all locked.
Really?
Flyers for guitar lessons, computer repair, and furniture. Although this one looks interesting.
Attention fellow residents, it has come to my attention that many of you here have set up insecure Wi-Fi networks for your apartment. That's fine, assuming you want every New York University student on the block to leech off you and slow your system to a crawl. If you're like the rest of us, you might want to learn how to add a password to your system. And here's one piece of advice for free. Your dog's name is not a secure password. Can I do something? My name is Scott Haynes. My wife Madison told me you were badgering her and my mother with questions yesterday. Our family has been through a tremendous ordeal and only need you stirring things up. I don't want to get the police involved, but I will, okay? We basically won't go back there again, so that's the game giving us closure, I guess. And what happened to the phone? Who the fuck knows? Apparently it disappeared.
Tiffany's name is written on her buzzer. She's in apartment 2, right on the ground floor.
Along with some other stuff I had, I think.
Locked.
You do your stuff.
Stay close to the door, Red. I'm heading in.
After you, Joey.
Hello?
Oh, she's dead.
What? Who are you? How'd you get in?
Oh, I just moved into the building. I live down the hall. Just thought I'd come meet the neighbors.
Really? Oh, how nice. It makes my day when people care.
Huh?
I can see right through you, mister.
You're not the only one.
Shut up! You think you're so clever? You think you're so charming?
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Well, take it somewhere else. I've had enough.
Enough of what?
I'm turning my back now. I want to be left alone.
Looks like a pretty threatening letter from someone called STP.
STP, your final payment. Miss Walters. As per our agreement, your final balance owed has been directly deposited into the account we have on file. We would also like to remind you not to harass our client further. This includes phone calls, emails, text messages, and personal visits. We have received numerous complaints. If these actions continue, we will be forced to take the appropriate police action. We hope it does not come to this. We appreciate your compliance in this matter. Tiffany Walters, STP. Okay.
Not sure what blowing on. I don't. Late 20s? Too far away from Red. This is as far as I can go.
Oh, come on.
Late 20s? Looks a bit beaten by life.
Well, she's dead, so.
So how did it go?
She's a spook, all right. Pretty recent one, too.
Just like Jeremy.
Yeah.
Alright, let's switch and see. Tiffany Walters. Obituary, Tiffany Walters, 32, died of cerebral hemorrhage. What? That's a weird way to die. She survived by her parents, who will be making funeral arrangements in their hometown of Madison, Wisconsin. Okay.
There must be hundreds of possible results for STP.
It's a lawyer.
This isn't gonna help me at all.
Really?
Tiffany had a letter from someone named STP. I don't think those are... Lisa said that she referred Tiffany to Gavin.
What is that sound, really? It's annoying me.
Tiffany had a letter.
Probably to make a connection. It's not helping me. What's a drop of water? How annoying. It might have something to do with the password.
Stay close to the door.
After you.
I'm not sure what though. Don't see a PC here anywhere.
Ah. Hello again.
What?
So, you're Tiffany Walters, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me. Whatever.
Well, we've confirmed that at least. So what's your beef anyway? I never had a broad so angry with me. Not before dinner anyway.
Just leave me alone.
So, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're dead.
What?
You're a ghost. You're haunting your own apartment.
I'm what? That's rich. Really rich. I thought I'd heard them all, but that one. Just leave me alone.
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. I made my choices. I'll deal with them. Just leave me alone.
About Gavin.
Do you know anyone named Gavin?
Gavin?
Yeah. You know him?
I don't know.
You don't know.
No, forget it.
About this Gavin fella.
I told you I don't know.
So you say.
No, I can't.
You can't say?
Why are you bothering me? Just leave me alone.
Are you familiar with Jeremy Sams, a reporter for the City Post?
What? No.
Have you ever been up to the High Line?
What? No.
But I can't ask about Lisa. Which we should be able to ask because she sent us here, so...
So, tell me about yourself, Tiffany.
Nice try, but I don't think so.
Could you tell me what STP stands for?
Stop with the... It's my life. Just leave
Alright, fine. I can't do anything else here.
Well, see you around.
Yeah, see you.
Maybe we're gonna go to the other place and see if we can find more information, because here I don't see anything else. Ah, there was a picture.
So, par for the course then.
Don't worry, we'll get her. Stay close.
After you.
I just saw it.
There's a message written on this photo. Rachel and Tiff. We rocked? I don't get it. I can only assume her name is Rachel. It looks like Tiffany. I guess she worked in an office before she died?
No identifiers, okay. Let's ask her about Rachel. Who is Rachel? Tell us.
That's a cute picture there of you. Who's your friend?
Stop with the personal questions. It's my life. Just leave...
Jesus Christ, woman.
Well, see.
Yeah.
Keeping cozy?
Sure. I like hanging out in building lobbies. Does wonders for my reputation. Rachel and Tiffany were in the same photograph together, so obviously they know each other. No, I don't see...
Well, that doesn't really help me, unless she's somewhere here.
No response. It's a bunch of... Tiffany's mailbox is on the bottom. It's a bunch... Tiffany... Flyers for... Although this one...
Yeah. Alright, I don't see anything else for now. Let's go check the other areas, and I'll come back to it.
Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear.
What is that?
What do you want me to do? It says, remember Waterloo.
There's a keypad.
I have no idea. Really? Who the hell remembers that shit? When was Napoleon? 1400s? Nope, not even close. Wow. 1815 June.
There's a key.
1815.
This
Alright.
is really old. It's got a. Does anyone listen to cassette tapes anymore? It must be something she had as a child.
Haven't heard the cassette tape since. Wow. About 2 decades. Yeah, damn. Life moves on.
A set of drawers.
Thank you.
There's nothing useful in there. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore.
My laptop. Shit. Well, that was too easy. Epileptic fish. I'm not sure how it's written.
Looks like a poster for a band called. I've heard of those.
Maybe it's capitalized. Nah. Well, fine.
This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor.
Lynn Appleton. Okay. Not helpful though. Password wise.
Pretty typical for a college kid, I guess.
I would think it had something to do with that, but
Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys.
don't see anything else, but it won't accept it. Epileptic. Yeah, I don't know. Dog. God. Oh my god. Alright, that's enough. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. Anything else around here? I can see.
Just some textbooks covering a variety of subjects. They seem to be the only books in the room. You would think a college kid would have more than this. Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important.
Basically, the only clue is this, and it won't take it as a password, so I am not sure what to do with that. That's not. There we go.
Elaine Appleton was Jamie's English professor. Mine too, oddly enough.
Elaine Appleton. There we go. New phone number.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela. Yes, yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh God, I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
Wow, okay.
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her, yes. So tragic.
No,
What
she's
happened?
also dead.
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
Does she have a dog?
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover.
I wonder if it's Gavin.
And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as
Middle
I said,
Eastern.
that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off, once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change.
Not really, but sure.
What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there.
Monday.
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a
Well,
clot
that's
to the brain or
a
something
weird
like that.
coincidence.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
And by that I mean it's obviously not a coincidence.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very
Oh.
forthcoming.
Also Durkin. Interesting. Why would Durkin be we'll I guess ask him.
So what is Munray's like?
I wouldn't know. My clubbing days are long gone. I'd just embarrass myself.
That's who I'm talking to right now. Is there anything else you could tell me about Jamie?
If there's anything specific you'd like to know, just ask.
Do you know anyone named Rachel?
I'm afraid not.
Have you ever heard of STP?
I'm afraid not.
I'm afraid not
Does the
to
name Tiffany Walters mean
do everything
anything to you?
probably.
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Have you ever heard of a man named Gavin?
Gavin? Can't say I know any Gavins.
I'll ask everything, but I don't
ever
think
go to
there is
the
anything
Blackwell?
else here.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? My husband and I went for a walk there last summer.
But you haven't been back since.
No, we haven't. Why?
Oh, no reason. Do you know a guy named Jeremy Sams?
No, I don't know anyone with that name.
Alright. I guess that's it.
I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
I can't do anything from out.
Good team. Alright, let's see. God damn it. Well, worth a try. I guess it would have been too easy to do that. Man race. Cool. We'll go and check it out in the next episode. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment if you want to. And I will see you next time with more Blackwell Deception.